Check out my new sponsor, MMOEXP. They're not the fastest in the world, but I'm telling you guys right now, they are the cheapest coin seller on the market right now. I'm talking $25 per mil, plus my code Bkindel will save you 5% off your order. Alright boys, so I've had a little bit of time to think about the game, still got a little bit of beer in me, so this is going to be a raw emotion video talking about the Buccaneers versus the Packers game. Buccaneers are moving on to the Super Bowl. They won 31-26, but we finally got to see Aaron Rodgers versus Tom Brady in a playoff game. Two of the top 5 quarterbacks of all time. Aaron Rodgers had 346 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception, a 101.6 QB rating. Great game, but it wasn't enough. Tom Brady had 280 yards, 3 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, and a 73.8 QB rating. Aaron Rodgers obviously had the better game, but the Buccaneers defense was able to hold up when it mattered the most and get him out with the victory, man. But oh my God, let's talk about the just miscues. There were so many miscues. Packers had so many opportunities to win this game and they just couldn't do it. Kevin King, that first possession, one-on-one with Mike Evans on the outside. Tom Brady throws a 20-yard touchdown to Mike Evans. Most cornerbacks, if you time that jump good, it maybe won't be an interception, maybe it will. Just depends if you can catch the goddamn ball. But at the very least, you knock that ball down on third down, force them to kick field goal. That's a big difference in the game and what they do. They could have gone for a field goal on that fourth down play towards the end of the game. All of a sudden, they got the lead. But no, fucking Kevin King jumps like 3 seconds too early. Like it was such a poorly mistimed jump. Leads to an easy Mike Evans touchdown. Right there, 7 points. Offense gets back in it. Darnell Savage gets torched for like a 50-yard play. Boom. 2 plays later, they freaking score again. Like, it was just so frustrating. Our DBs were getting torched, and Tampa Bay didn't even have Antonio Brown, one of the best receivers in the NFL. But, dude, this game sucked. Kevin King, like, I'll blame a lot of things on why the Packers lose. You can always blame, like, a lot of people like to blame the refs. A lot of people will blame the defense. Aaron Rodgers, I blame this solely on Kevin King. He allowed 2 easy-ass touchdowns, including that first one to Mike Evans. He allowed that easy-ass one to Scotty Miller on, let's talk about it. Scotty Miller, fucking, 5 seconds left in the first half. Fucking 5 seconds. All you gotta do is play prevent defense. But no, Mike Ben's like, let's fucking blitz shit out of him. Play man. That's what got the Jets DB fucking fired. And you leave Kevin King out there with Scotty Miller. Probably the Tampa Bay's like 4th option at wide receiver. And Kevin King gets torched by like 20 yards for an easy touchdown with 5 seconds left. Like, easy touchdown, bro. And that right there, they go into halftime with like, 21-10 lead right there. You already knew it was going to be hard as shit to come back on Brady. So that fucking just blew. Kevin King, like, he's a free agent this year. Like, you know, if you go out there and you ball out, it's just lean out for a big payday for you. Like, you got a chance to absolutely cash out. He probably had one of the worst performances I've ever seen. Easy touchdown. Easy touchdown. That holding call at the end, bro. Like, it's just frustrating as shit because I feel like this is what, our 5th time in 10 years that we've made it this far? And we just keep continuing to lose. We're just not prepared for it. We're not prepared for the big moment. I don't blame Rodgers. But Rodgers had 3 chances to score a touchdown down by 5 points. 3 possessions. And you were balling out like to start the second half. 3 possessions. You got to find a way to punch the ball into the end zone. And it's fucking frustrating as shit. Because he's the MVP this year. Like, there's no doubt about it. It should be unanimous. He's the MVP. But 4th down at the 4-yard line. You're at the 4-yard line. Give the ball into the MVP's hands and you kick a field goal. Like, it's really 50-50 if you agree with it or not. But, like, I just feel like you got the MVP. You got the number 1 receiver in the league. You got a great offense. You need to at least try to go for it there. At the very worst situation, you don't get it. They get the ball at the 4-yard line. Like, you know what they're going to do. You're going to run the ball. It gives you a chance to get at least in better field position, man. But, oh, fuck. Out of all the NFC Championship games, this one may hurt just as bad as the Seahawks one because I actually had hope. I actually went in, had a feeling we were going to win. Didn't have hope for Atlanta. Didn't have hope for San Francisco. This one, I was so confident. I was nervous, but I was confident going into this game, thinking we were actually going to be able to pull this one out. But, oh, my God. I want to know what your guys' thoughts. That Kevin King hold, was it a flag or not? You can argue it was a flag. Definitely a little bit of holding at the beginning before the ball was thrown, but that call hasn't been called all game. Mike Evans was getting held a ton. Devontae Adams got held every single play, like in the end zone. Freaking Lazard on that interception, the one interception that Rodgers threw, Lazard was getting held the entire way. Wasn't called, and it led to a touchdown. That flag wasn't called all game, and you call it in the most critical situation. Like, I just feel like from a ratings perspective, you're giving Rodgers one chance to drive down the field, down by 5 points, to end the game with under 2 minutes left. That's just great TV right there. That's great football right there. But no, you put it into the ref's hands, and I don't like the call. Obviously, I'm biased as shit. I'm a Packers fan. I know some people agree with it. Some people don't. Like, it can really go either way. I just feel like in that situation, man, how can you call that? Like, it's such a tic-tac foul, and then fucking you've got a million other ones. Like, that was probably the worst of all the holdings I saw, but it was the only one that got called the entire game. What about that one into the end zone to freaking Devontae? What about that interception that was thrown to Lazard that wasn't called? Mike Evans had a few too. Like, there was just so many that were not called that entire game. So that's kind of where I am frustrated at this point. But, man, I don't know. It sucks because now we got a lot of question marks heading into the offseason. Aaron Jones, a top running back, is a free agent. Corey Linsley was the best center in the NFL. He's a free agent. Kevin King's a free agent, but he can fucking leave. And you just got a lot of pieces that you need to replace in freaking Aaron Jones and then Corey Linsley. And at the same time, you got to revamp that defensive line. You need to get some other weapons at wide receiver. And I hate to say it, but I truly believe this might be the last time that Aaron Rodgers has a chance to lead this team to the Super Bowl. We just never give him enough pieces. We're always like a piece or two short. And it was pretty obvious what Tampa Bay was going to do. They were going to avoid Jair Alexander. And Ja had 2 picks on like the 2 balls thrown towards him. They were going to avoid throwing it towards him. They were going to double team Devontae. You got to get other weapons. Teams are going to look at that. They're going to see other cornerbacks can't cover besides Jair. They're going to throw it to those guys. Devontae Adams is the only wide receiver that is consistent. They're going to double team that guy. A lot of questions, man. I truly believe this might be the last time that Rodgers had a chance to make the Super Bowl. And it sucks because he outplayed Brady the entire game. And oh, fuck. That one hurts. But let me know your thoughts. Was that a hold at the end of the game? Let me know in the comments section. I'm going to go cry myself to sleep. Love you guys. Bye. Peace.